Okay, girls, so with these examples, with this last example, factors of 18, we're going to link everything that we have learned, okay? So you can see that I had to adjust the grid because if I leave it the grid as it was before, I can show you how big it was before. So if I have this one, like if I go to 18, it will be too large and then we wouldn't be able to see it. So I went a little bit smaller. So that means that I have to adjust all the rods that I'm going to use so that it fits, that each square is going to be represented like 1 unit, agree? And then I have here 18 units. I counted here, I wrote the number so you can trust me that this rod is 18 units long. Okay, now how do we find factors of 18? So we're going to use the method that I told you to use always. So you start with in order. So you say 1 times 18, which I know that is going to be 18. It's always that pair is always guaranteed with any number, agree? Then I go, okay, 2. I know that I can divide 18 by 2 because 18 is even, so it will be divisible by 2. So I'm going to go to the 2, 18, good, times 9. Good. I'm going to circle it here. Wonderful. Now, times 3. Let's remember our rules of divisibility in case that we don't know our fractions. But if we add the digits, so 1 plus 8 is 9, and 9 is a multiple of 3. Yes, therefore 18 is also a multiple of 3. So I can take here and say, okay, 18, I'm going to look, good. So it's going to be 3 times 6, good. Then 4, is it 4? I'm not sure. I'm going to go in this column and look, do I have an 18 here? No, I don't. So it's not going to be 4. 5, I know that 5 is not going to be a factor because it doesn't end in 5 or 0, okay? Then the next one is 6, but I already have 6 here. So if I'm going to list the factors, I know there are going to be 1, 2, 3, 6, 9, and 18, okay? Good. If we want to represent that one with the rods, then we just have to bring each one of these ones and put it here. So let's start with the bigger one, with the 9. So I'm going to go here and take the 9, which is this one. How do I know? Because it's one above of the orange one. And I'm going to just paste it. Oh, sorry, darling, you're a little bit low. So I'm going to bring you up here and I have to adjust it. So it's going to be, you have to be 9. So these numbers are going to help so that I don't have to count every time. Good. There I have my 9. And if I copy the other one, it has to fit exactly. Beautiful, it does. Beautiful. Okay. So then I have my 9. Then let's go for my 6. So this one is 5, therefore this one is 6. So I paste it here, and I'm going to bring you down here, and I'm going to make you thinner because you have to fit, and then you have to put you here in 6, shorter. Good. So that's my 6, agree, because it goes up to here, and it will have to fit. So I bring one more, and it does work. The trains match exactly. So you can see the red train and the blue train and the green train are the same length. It fits exactly. That means that I know that this one is 6. I'm just going to write them here. We can see here that this one is 6. So 6 is a factor, 9 is a factor. Beautiful. Let's go with the next one, 3. So I'm going to go, this one is 3. And I'm going to paste it here. And you have to be here, fit here, and then you have to fit here. Good. And if I use you now, you're representing 3. So if I use you, boom, I have 2, 3, 4, 5. So you're just saying that I'm creating my train here, my light train. What happens? It fits. Beautiful. It does fit beautiful. So we can see that it's length 18. I can see a little bit gap of here, but that's only because this one is a little bit moved. So remember that I'm playing here with, this doesn't allow me to move, to put it exactly in the line. But you can see that I don't have a gap of a 1. So you can trust me, okay? Here 18, good. And then let's go with the 2s. So if I go with the 2, beautiful. Let's put it here. Good, so this one is 2, and then I'm going to copy this one. 2, 4, 6, 7, 8. I did 7. 7 is not a multiple of 2. So I'm up to 12, sorry. 14, 16, 18. Beautiful. So no gaps. Beautiful. And the last one that I have is 1s. So I have to count 18 of these ones. This is going to take a little bit longer. Sorry, girls. Be patient. Why are you not coloring in your notebook? You should be coloring this in your notebook. So at the same time that I'm doing it here, you're doing it in your notebook. So I have 1, 2. Oops. Control Z. 3, 4. There are small gaps there in between because the laptop, the mouse is not allowing me to put it, like fit it exactly where it should go, but I'm up to 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, and 18. Beautiful. So the reason why it took me so long to do this one, and I wanted to do it with all of these ones, is because I want you to see in how many ways I'm representing 18 here. So 18 is 1 times 18, but it's also 2 times 9, but it's also 6 times 3, but it's also 3 times 6, but it's also 2 times 9, but it's also 1 times 18. Okay, so all these different representations are the representation of the same number. They're all representing 18, but they have different representations. Now, if we start when we started playing at the beginning, I can say, okay, can I say that 18 is a factor of 18? Yes. That's what we're saying here with the first row that I have here. That's what I'm saying here. 18 is a factor of 18. Yes, I can say that. Can I say that 18 is a multiple of 18? 18 is a multiple of 18. Yes. Why? Because I have here 18 times 1 is 18. Remember that when we say 1 times 18, what we had here, 1 times 18, these are the factors, and what I'm going to write here is the multiple. So this here is a multiple, but here's the factor. So 18 is both a factor and a multiple of itself. What? Yes, it is. Now, what? Can I say that 9 is a factor of 18? Yes, 9 is a factor of 18. Agree? And 18 is a multiple of 9. Remember, 2 times 9 equals 18. So here when I say 9 is a factor of 18, it's because I have it here. Remember that these are the factors of this one, okay? And when I say that 18 is a multiple of 9, it's because when I multiply 9 by 2, I get 18, okay? So I want you to pause this video here and play with these words and get used when we're talking about factors and multiples and this representation. Remember, factors fits in, has to be smaller. Multiples, we're creating a train, okay? So it has to be bigger because I'm taking the number and I'm putting another block next to it, another block next to it, another block, so it has to be bigger, it's larger. Wonderful, girls. Now you can do some practice.